welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
Hey everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. I'm glad you're here. It's the Xbox Drive. Fee's gone, she's sick. We hope she gets better soon. I have been joined by the regular cast of characters, Bowser and Mitch. Bowser, we start with the best one of the two. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right now. I don't know. For whatever reason, I've been really tired this week, so I took another nap.
Took a nap.
Yep, had a little bedhead, so I'm going to put on the old Peggy's Cove hat. Represent Canada since Fee's not here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, things are going well.
Nice, very good. Mitch, equally just as good as Bowser. How you doing, buddy?
I was gonna say, I just a little bit sad finding out I'm like the second worst.
Tied for first and
tied
second.
for first. Do we each? Oh, got it. Okay, well, how does that work at the
Equal
Olympics?
love. Like this is
Equal
just weird.
love.
This
Got
is
it.
dad math. We got girl math. This is
okay.
dad math now.
Which one's your favorite co-host? I don't have one.
Mm-hmm. You heard
I
my
hear you.
favorite guy co-host.
There we go. I do
And-
that same thing. I'm like, you're my favorite 9-year-old ever. I tell it to Abby all the
Exactly,
time.
yep.
I'm like, you're my favorite
Yep.
9-year-old on earth. Every other 9-year-old, not cool.
They suck.
You are
Mhm.
terrible. Terrible.
Yeah,
children.
generally 9-year-olds suck, but like you,
You're
really
a good
good.
one.
Yeah.
Most of the
tolerate
time.
you.
Yeah. I have to. Like,
shout out to all the 9-year-olds listening to the Xbox Drive. Thanks for being here. Appreciate
they just
you.
click the show off like in the chat. Mitch hates 9-year-olds. All right.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Yep. This is
Read
why
a
we have to
comment.
love everybody equally, man. This is why
100%.
you cannot have favorites, of course. Oh
Absolutely.
man. How was it
Sean, how
Friday
you
already?
doing?
I'm
I know.
great. This has been the fastest week ever. I've been off work, hanging out with my daughter a ton, which was awesome. I had a great Ellie week this week. I throw a lot of shade, I feel like, to my daughter. But I had a great week with her, man. It was really, really cool. We played Cat Quest, which we'll get along into in a little bit here. But man, do you guys want to? What do we do first? Fiona's usually here, like guiding us. Like, I don't know. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to feel like somebody's supposed to show up here. Oh God, she's here.
Was it really loud or something? Why are you
No,
jumping?
not at all.
That dude's perfectly
Joe just
normal.
sneaks up on you. You know, you're just having a conversation. She's like, "Go, go, go." Housekeeping. If you say so, come on in, because I'm very excited, you guys. I just want to say, while we're jumping into the housekeeping, people with their Patreon handles, etc., you guys are stepping up your game. Like we've got a great run of amazing. We had OldMrFrump join in a little while ago. You know, obviously BobLoblaw out there.
Yeah.
CowboyDangerD, of course. Did I say OldMrFrump? OldMrFrump,
Yeah, you
the Jiggy Collector very recently. I love this, you guys. And I want to welcome to the crew, which is maybe we could have like a name for Carpool Gaming community members. You know, the RPG Cave calls them NPCs, non-podcasting characters,
Wow.
which I think is really good.
I like
pretty cute.
that.
Yeah, I made that up, so thank you for that, Mitch. That was my idea.
I'm not
So
sucking up to you,
shout out
boss. I
me.
didn't know. I just thought
You
it was a
didn't
great
know.
idea.
You didn't know. You
I
didn't.
didn't know.
That's what makes it. That's what makes it meaningful.
Yep.
But I'm dancing around this. Look, Liger Woods 330 joined in
Yeah.
at that gold member tier. Thank you, Liger Woods. I love it. Napoleon Dynamite in there. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
the Liger.
I have a whole thing in my year-end video. It's going to happen of all the funny names I've found playing Call of Duty and
Ooh,
Apex.
yeah.
And let me say, some of them I can't say here.
You sure
But some
can't.
of them- I sure can't. But some of them are real funny, and I can't wait
I
to throw
know,
those all in
dude.
one little video and just.
Some of those people sell houses, I heard.
Yeah, the realtor. Or reality? You thought it was
Yeah,
realtor?
I can't read. I don't know if that's
That
on
was
the
a
show
good
yet.
one.
I can't read.
That was a good one.
It's okay. I mixed up realty and reality.
Oh, reality. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I was like, shout out to Alzy. She's a wonderful person. And I was like, Alzy's Realty, do you sell homes? And it was just like, I wish I could have seen her face and her reaction. Because it was probably just like
huh?
Like,
the
what?
hell? No, it's reality. And I'm like, oh, it is. I'm stupid and can't read. Disregard.
Yeah, let me just shut this stream off now.
And my buddy Bryant just laughed for a minute straight. He's like, there's no shot. You just said realty. And
man.
that's the day we found out Mitch can't read. And I have plenty of other clips of me proving I can't read.
Look, man, with the L and the I next to each other and the T, like it's a lot
so
of
close.
Yeah.
It's close. I get it.
She was at least cool
skinny
about
letters.
it. She was actually,
Yeah.
she laughed. She goes,
Skinny
no,
letters.
she's like, no, I can see how you see that.
Yeah.
No, don't
That's
lie to me.
very
Don't-
nice.
that's very nice of you.
Pandering.
Just
Very
say I'm
kind.
stupid. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, that's why I wanted to like read and reread Liger Woods. I'm like, I want to make sure I'm getting this correct because I don't want to make, that embarrassing mistake, Mitch. But thank you to Liger Woods for jumping on in. I just want to let everybody know August 2024, the best month on Patreon we've had in a very, very, very long time. And the best part about it is like completely unrelated to maybe the better months that we've ever had are like when we dedicate like 2 full days to go like, these are when the next shows are happening and all these crazy things. This is just August. We've got more people supporting us than ever before. And you guys are contributing to what will be a spectacular Extra Life. We're very close to announcing what the whole scope of that thing is going to be. And we're going to do something that we've never done before. And I'm stoked about that. Very, very cool. So thank you to Liger Woods and everybody for joining on in. It's no surprise though, Bowser. Like we have so much content going up on Patreon.
You gotta get into that exclusive content, man.
Mhm.
There's a lot going on over there.
It's basically like the Game Pass of Patreons. There's so
kinda
much
is.
content, new stuff happening all the time. We recorded you and I mean, there's tons of you on the Patreon exclusive
everywhere.
side of things.
Can't get
There you
rid of
go.
me.
Just want to throw that out there. Bowser isn't biased. She's like talking about the Patreon. She's like, I'm on like all the shows.
I'm
on
every-
Patreon.
I'm
It's
everywhere.
okay, don't
You
worry
know,
about
it's all part of my secret plan. Whereas if you're on all the shows, then you don't have a backlog of podcasts to listen to.
Mm,
I just
Yeah.
know. I already know what happened. I was there.
do you
You
don't
know-
listen back to your own stuff? You don't listen? You
Absolutely not.
Oh, really?
it. She's like, are you out of your
It's-
mind? No.
It's hard enough for me to sit here every week and hear myself do the intro.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Does that mean
look
we're
at you.
narcissists because we just love hearing our own voice, Sean?
It
Is that
might
what that
be.
means?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there's a part of that. I don't know, but like,
I had a clip of myself and I look, I'm like, look at that handsome guy right there in front of me. Ah, man,
yeah,
isn't that awesome?
man, what a good joke I said just now. Man,
That's so funny.
I
and
made
handsome.
myself
How can I be
laugh.
both?
oh,
Oh, God.
exactly, dude. Oh man, yeah. Well, Bows is everywhere. You and I recorded a nice one-on-one episode of the Real Carpool Gaming Podcast. It could be about literally anything for patrons podcast, for Patreon's content. You're on the Campfire, which will drop, I think, next week or the week
weeks.
after that.
Yeah.
Donnie and I did Sweet Hangs. It was like a 3-hour conversation about console modifications and cars and scary movies and everything. That was very, very cool. And what else are you on? Oh, Campfire, Sweet
Yeah,
Sweet
just
Hangs. Yeah,
Wow, I
and then
wasn't
me
on
and
Sweet
you.
Hangs, but yeah, sure.
all the things, man. Holy crap, you guys. Good luck with that free tier, though. Everybody else, if you've been thinking about it and you're hearing all these people joining on in and enjoying the shout outs and everything, you guys can do it. It's free. 7-day trial. It's the challenge of a lifetime. Try to get through all the free content in 7 days. You can't do it. It's an aggressive amount of content, Mitch. It's aggressive. So I've got to yell about it. And I get very excited. And here we are. It's Friday. Who cares? It's
I wonder
Friday.
if that YouTuber who stayed up for 246 hours straight, I wonder if he would have enough time to listen to all the content.
Not even close.
No.
Probably not.
And also, I don't approve of that effort, by the way.
No, not at
No.
all. Don't
Very
do that.
dangerous.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Very dangerous. Like, he's lucky he didn't die on stream.
Apparently, when that stuff happens, you have to have like months of real sleep for your brain to kind of like get back into gear because
It'll
that's
never be
insane
quite
stuff.
right. Yeah,
Not good.
It's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah,
Once
not
a year
good.
at Extra Life, staying up all night is enough for me.
Yeah, once a year. Yeah, absolutely.
Once a year for
hmm
I don't
And
know
for the
how many hours
kids.
we're up. Yeah, do it for the kids. I'll destroy
Yeah.
my brain for the kids. That's fine.
Yeah.
I've destroyed
Oh.
my body goes through pain on Extra Life Day.
Yeah, your daughter
in more
destroyed
ways
your
than
brain
one.
last year.
Yeah, I have CT.
Yeah, you were
It's okay.
concussed.
That's probably why I can't read.
My brain.
Mitch goes cross-eyed for 300 days.
How awesome would it be if I was cross-eyed from that day, and then the next year is when
She
I became
fixes it.
uncross-eyed? Yeah, she just hits me again and fixes it.
Yeah.
And I
It's
try
just-
every
it's straight.
day up until that, and it just doesn't fix it. Exactly.
Holy crap. Well, thank you everybody for supporting over at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. We cannot do this without you. And I promise you guys are going to be so impressed by what's happening for Extra Life. It's always a big deal. I can't wait. It's going to be great. And I think that's it. That's all we got for the housekeeping. So get out of here, lady. You're done. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Housekeeping lady.
We got to come up with a name for her.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we got to expand the lore.
Yeah, exactly. We got to do that.
You gotta be appropriate though. Can't be like don't go too much with the name. Susan. Yes. Yeah.
Just a very basic random name.
Just out of the name generator. Maybe it's like an elf name generator or something. Get into it like a D&D name generator kind of thing.
We have to have Fee next time she builds a character for Baldur's Gate, build Susan. Fee, go build Susan.
Susan is obviously a Seinfeld reference for anybody appreciating that out there, man.
Yep.
Holy crap. Okay. The end of housekeeping. The next part of the show that we do is the what you playing. Bowser, I want to kick things off with you because I think maybe we played the same game. I tried to give you a game. You did not accept the game. You insisted on purchasing the game. Did you play the game that I'm talking about?
Did I talk about it last week?
The Cat Quest?
Yeah, I finished it.
You're done? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, you did not say that last week.
Yeah, Cat Quest 3. Adorable little game.
Adorable game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, the puns, the cat puns are top notch.
And nonstop. They're everywhere.
Nonstop the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you love cat puns, you're in for a good time.
And if you don't, then you can just like speed on through them.
Yeah, you can just
moderate amount of reading. Map exists.
No.
We'll get that off the top.
Oh
yeah,
no.
there is a good map.
Yep.
Just reading.
Just reading. But I mean, if you don't care about the story, then don't care about the story.
You don't have to care about the story.
Around and sling some magic as a cat. It's
fine. Yeah. Honestly, I was tweeting about it just a little while ago because tried to give it to you. I tried to give it to I think Donnie, and like nobody's taken this thing. So I ended up taking the code that we get the indie games from Xbox Canada, which is very nice. And I was just sitting, Ellie and I, my daughter Ellie, she's 5. She was almost 6, so I don't know why I paused there. I know how old my daughter is. That was embarrassing. Why do I put this on the internet? But I'm very excited to tell you guys. We were sitting there, and she's just all about playing Mario Odyssey right now, which has been fun. But I know this Cat Quest game is here, and so I'm like, I just want to show you this. Like, she loves our cats, and everything is, I just think that she'll really like this. Even though it's not a Mario game. It's not like she likes to watch my wife play Pikmin, like all this stuff. It's a little different. So I show her like the trailer and she's like, yeah, I really want to play that game. And I'm like, yeah, it looks really cute, really fun. And you can play local co-op.
Yeah.
You just like fire up a second controller and it has been an amazing time. And it's that perfect amount of the co-op just works wonderfully, number one. And number two, like for a 5-year-old, it's simple controls. It's kind of like baby's first action RPG. Like you collect some. It really is. It's not like anything crazy like Diablo or nothing like that.
Right.
But you're crawling through dungeons. You're collecting. You're getting your loot. You're starting to understand your buffs and stuff like that. And I love that because like kind of explaining it to her. Like we find this bandana and it improves like her health and just kind of like walking her through all that and seeing it kind of land and for her to understand it. And like that there's puzzles around and for her to understand, like you hit this stone first and then this one and and it unlocks this puzzle. These are all normal things for any of us who've been playing games for longer than 5.5 minutes, but like to see it, this is really the first one of these kind of games that she's got her hands on and she's really controlling, which is awesome. And it's a little bit more, it's not overly complicated. It's just that extra level. You got your first attack, you're swinging your sword around, you switch to your ranged attack, you got like a gun or like a little mini cannon kind of thing, and she's enjoying that. You've got shields. Her job is to cast her magic, and it gives me a shield, and then she's in the back, like, launching her ranged weapon, which has been really fun, and I'm up there with my sword and throwing fire and stuff like that. I'm having a blast with this cute little game, man. Yeah. Shout out to Cat Quest. It really is. Yeah, and sorry, go ahead.
That they added the boat in, so you could just like sail around and blast other boats with your cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Just get out there and cause some destruction on the high seas.
Oh man, and even so, you can when you're playing in co-op, either player can either be a disaster or it can be perfect. And in our case, it ended up being okay. Either player can fully control the ship. Like there's no you don't switch over control. Like if somebody just decides we're going to turn that way, you're turning that way. And so Ellie's like, I want to go across this ocean, and she starts heading kind of in the wrong direction. Things kind of get a little bit darker, and we see this giant ship. You're fighting immediately some small ships, and they've got whatever, the level 4 or 5 or something like that, and you can easily battle these ones. And then the sky gets dark as you venture further off, and these big ships start showing up. And they've got a big old 25 next to their health bar, which means, you know, they're level 25.
Yeah,
and yeah, like get out of there. And again, it's just like this is a new concept for Ellie to see, and it's just like I really want to try and fight these guys. We go up to them, fire like 3 or 4 cannonballs at them, like nothing's coming off. They hit us once, we're half dead. We're like, we got to get out of here, dude. And so for her to understand, she was telling Lincoln and my wife Chelsea upstairs, like, you should have seen, Mom. We tried to fight these level 25 guys, but we're only level 4. Like, this is awesome, man.
I love it.
Yeah, over Mario.
Yeah,
she wants to play this over Mario. So
I mean, cats, I get it.
It's very cute. Yeah,
I wish enemies in Elden Ring had little things above their head to tell me what level they are, because that's a fun thing to do when you play that game. You just walk
play
up,
Cat
like,
Quest.
I'm gonna hit you. Think. And this much life comes off, and they're like, "That was cute," and then they hit you with something,
tickles.
and all your health is gone. You're just like, "I shouldn't be here right now. I need to leave right now." Yeah,
yep,
exactly.
Oh man, how is achievements for you, Bowser? We think we got our first one for solving a puzzle. Is really where we're at.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few with like collecting all the things, finding all the secret treasures and stuff. But
yeah,
I just played this one. I wasn't going for 1,000 score.
Nice little palate cleanser, honestly.
It is. It was just, hey, I need something to fill this little space. And here, I love cats. Let's do it.
Pretty dang cute. Yeah, big, huge, like honestly, gigantic surprise for me. When they revealed this, a lot of people were excited about it. I'm like, I'm not really sure. I get it. And obviously, completely different lens for me playing with my daughter. So like that. Right. I'm not sure that I'm being like completely objective about it going like this is a well-constructed, well-crafted game. It's fine, you know, but
have you checked out Minecraft Dungeons?
I have, yeah, but I haven't played with my kids. I came out a couple years ago, and I mean, you know, Mitch, like, you know, every year the kids change so much, especially in these early days. Like, so I could try it again because I really like that game, and you're right.
I thought it was like very much like a like my first Diablo type of deal, right? Like Little Tyke's my first Diablo, and it's like super trimmed down, super basic, but still very playable.
Cat Quest
and everything.
is even more my first.
I agree.
Really?
Minecraft Dungeons would be like my second.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because I think Minecraft, like, you end up having to really have to understand crowd control. You know, like the enemies start to mount up a little bit, and it does ramp up. I can't imagine this game ramps up really too much. Yeah, so for her to understand just all the different, like, you can get new weapons and the grind for new loot and stuff like that, and leveling up, I love that. So for her to understand that, and she's hooked. So we've had a great week, dude. It's been awesome. Yeah.
Can't complain about that.
And Cat Quest, what the heck? Anything else, Bowser? Have you been playing anything else this week?
I've been playing other stuff. You know me.
Of course she has.
I needed a Game Pass achievement the other day, so I fired up that Doom 1 and 2.
Yes, you did.
Just played a couple levels of good old school Doom 1, but with the new music. Man, there's some bangers in there.
Yep.
Way better.
I was not prepared for that. So I think that's going to be the game where I like just chip away and see about getting some Chivos when I need them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
One thing about that's wild is like that field of view. I don't know if you've messed with any of those settings.
I have.
When you turned on field of view to the max, it is just like
fisheye.
It's like fisheye. You see everything in the world around you. You're just like, okay. Yeah, I went and I played I literally just fired it up just to like see what it's about. Yeah. And again, it sounds dumb to go, it runs well, because it's Doom, know, right? And Doom can run on a calculator if it wanted to. But 4K, 120, like it was cool. I never played any of like the mods or anything.
Neither have I.
Ever. But I mean, Sean shared a screenshot in Discord earlier, and I'm like, I'm excited to see what is that.
Yeah, what the heck was that called?
What is that all about?
I saw it on Digital Foundry did their whole rundown of it. And so there's a mod. I'm trying to I'll get it here in a moment. There's a mod that somebody had created like way back when, and it basically just like it's one level and it's as far as the eye can see, and it's like thousands, if not an infinite number of enemies. And I sent it over to a screenshot over to Bowser because it basically looks like Vampire Survivors in first person.
Right.
Endless hordes. And I guess the idea is like it's this mod pushes the engine beyond anything it was originally intended to do.
Right.
And now finally with these consoles that it's on, it can run this level, this long living, this long lasting, this thing that's been around for a long time. Now it can run this mod, and it's very strange, right? That it's taken up until now. But I thought it was interesting that they do obviously a great rundown on Digital Foundry. The entire game is still it's software generated. It's not hardware enabled, as in all the graphics is just on the CPU. There's no like GPU acceleration on this, and that's just to keep it kind of in that classic look. So basically it's just a stress test for the CPUs on these things. Right. And I love it, man. It's there's a lot to celebrate with this package, man. I'm glad I'm hearing quite a lot about it, because it's one of those things that could easily just get released and then everybody kind of forgets about it. But we should play it together, dude. It's really fun.
Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Also, apparently, if you have already bought Doom 1 or 2 on other consoles, it's like a free upgrade. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I heard somebody say like on Switch, the upgraded version was like 100% free in the store. So they just went and downloaded the upgraded version. So
that's what I did. Yeah. On everything.
Yeah.
Turns out I have this thing like everywhere.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm not
because it's always like $1 for both games all the time on everything. So I was like, why not? So yeah, I played and also obviously it's on Game Pass. But you can outright just buy it. We talked about that anthology last week. That has like all of the above, which I thought was kind of cool. Or no, did we talk about that on stream or on podcast or no? The anthology that has like 1 and 2, Doom 3, Doom remake, like it has all the Dooms and then has a replica of the BFG that you can get from Bethesda's store.
Yeah, we looked at the BFG.
Right, and it's we found out
you weren't
it's
on
like
the show last week, Sean, right?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Was I on? No, I was just. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
We were talking
I'm back, everybody.
Controllers and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe that was it. I don't know.
Maybe that was it. Yeah,
I slept since then.
That yeah. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that person in the YouTube stream that was up for that long, that was me. No, I'm just trying to remember. But no, that was like a cool thing that they did. The only thing that bummed me out was when we found out the BFG was like this big. It's not like something goes on your desk and it looks.
I know, it looks like it should
smaller.
be like this huge thing. You've got to like have 2 people holding the dang thing. The mod is called nuts.wad. And I posted a link for the Digital Foundry review, and everybody should definitely go check this out. A fascinating way for them to kick off what is their typical, let's run the frame rates and compare all the consoles and stuff. And, you know, there's definitely like a clickbaity kind of screenshot to be had there where they're running this mod, and for whatever reason, PlayStation runs this thing twice as good as Xbox. It's kind of nuts, actually. So there's some weird stuff and very detailed, very nerdy kind of reasons why.
Digital Foundry videos make me so happy.
It's amazing. And they get access to like people who are making the game, like engineers behind the scenes on what's happening there. And they do a much better job explaining what that is. So you guys should definitely check it out, because it's an interesting thing that you touched on it. For this to be a game I played on my 386 computer with 25 megahertz back in the day and like kilobits of RAM. For us to talk about it now on our 12 teraflop systems and going like, it runs real good.
Yeah, it's stupid, right? That's why I'm
it's
like,
weird.
I shouldn't say it runs well. Somebody got it, DEF CON, which is like the convention of like hacking and stuff. Somebody got it running on their DEF CON badge. I'm like, man, that's on par.
I feel like somebody got it running on like the Dreamcast, like VMUs, like the video memory unit things that would go on the controller. Yeah,
I've seen it run on a Samsung fridge. I've seen that. Like,
amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just, again, it's like kilobytes of a game. The whole game, both 1 and 2, with all the mods, is like a gig. It's so tiny. But yeah, like, good for them. Just a cool little thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the reimagining of Doom back in 2016, and then Eternal, and we've got the new one coming out next year. And now this, I would love this more often. I mean, Doom is seminal. It's just one of the most important games. This is not a subjective take. This is as objective as it gets. Doom is one of the most important video games. It's right up there with Tetris and Super Mario, I would say. And so to see it just heralded and celebrated in this way, also celebrating all the mods and the community input into this, it's just, yeah, it's great. So shout out to Cat Quest and also Doom 1+2. We're just banning the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. And it'll be there. It's one of those never delete it. It's just always going to be on my system. Let's see it.
I mean, deleting it's not really going to gain you anything, so you might as
Yeah.
well leave it there, right?
Just keep it there.
Right.
It should be like Microsoft
like-
Paint.
Yeah.
Just comes pre-installed.
Just
on
comes
every
with
machine.
it. Whatever machine you have, it comes with Doom 1+2.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Wouldn't be upset
love
about
it.
that.
Anything else you've been playing, Bowser?
Yeah, of course.
Of
I've
course.
been playing a lot of that Nerd Survivors.
Oh, nice. Yes.
And
The Vampire
what do I
Survivors
find
like.
today? Vampire Survivors put out a free update, and there's more
My
Chivos.
goodness.
So I got to go back to that. I think I still have one more Chivo to get in Nerd Survivors.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to go back to Vampire Survivors. I'd say the only other thing I've been playing this week is a game called Ida.
Oh.
It's on PC and Switch. I chose this game for the backtrackers, so that's why I'm playing it. Bullet hell, story-driven game, kind of pixelated art, really cute looking thing. So far it's been fun. Taking down a few bosses. I'm having fun just out there dodging like a fool, dodging all those bullets, trying to get around, talking to ghosts. Just the
As you
usual,
do.
as one does in video games.
As one does,
right?
100%.
Yeah. I don't. So
Fun stuff.
yeah, it's a pretty good one.
I think I found a
There-
trailer. I didn't know how you spelled it, but here it is. ITTA, Ida. Yeah, a little pixel arty kind of. What are the, there's a few games that kind of do the same pixel art kind of style. And kudos to you, because I have to admit sometimes I see this style and I kind of glaze over and go, "Oh, another one of these." But
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know how
Yep.
I picked my game for the backtrackers? I went to Deku Deals and looked at the hottest deals and started seeing what looked interesting. And this was like
games on the
78
cheap.
cents.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
exactly.
$3.
There you
I
go.
was like, this looks neat. You got like a ghost cat to follow you around? I'm in.
And
Yeah.
And
about
also,
the
that's
cats.
cool. It's cool though when you do that too, because I mean, also gets more people to play the game if it's on sale like
Right.
that. So
Yeah, this came out like 4 years ago on PC, so
Okay,
It's
yeah,
been around.
I'm so glad we pulled up this trailer, because as soon as it gets into some of this gameplay, this bullet hell, this boss rush kind of
Yeah.
style here, it looks pretty great, actually.
yeah, I thought maybe you'd like that.
Yeah, this is a
Your
Sean
known love
game.
for Fury. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, this there's a behind the back kind of look. It looks the character's kind of going up against this stone skull. The eyes are glowing red, and you're kind of in like you're cloaked in this robe kind of deal. And you think maybe he's gonna pull out a sword. The dude pulls out a gun. The character pulls out this gun.
revolver.
Yeah, you got guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This actually looks pretty interesting. Nice,
Yeah,
good pick for backtrackers.
I thought so. It's not
Oh,
very
I
long
like
either.
it.
It's just like all bosses. Like,
Yeah,
that's all the fighting you do is against bosses.
Similar to Cuphead, there's no regular levels. There's just big bosses to fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, Cuphead has the running gun levels too,
So,
but
like,
originally was
one or two. Yeah.
yeah,
Like not many.
yeah. Oh, cool. Good pick.
Yeah. I think that's it for me. Mitch, have you been playing any games?
Yeah. But it's kind of the same
You
stuff.
sound sad.
Apex.
No. Yeah. So here's the thing: is like, yeah, I've been playing Apex because Apex new season came out. So me, Bryant, and Buzz played a lot of ranked, and we are killing it. We're doing really well, and I'm very happy about that. The new map is great. The loot isn't. I have to run around and look for things. It's not as fun, but still having fun with my friends. I played Elden Ring for like a couple hours, and I have to say, I don't want to say no. I don't. The thing that saddens me is like I get to a point where a game, if it's so big and I have no direction of where to go, that I'm like, I need something. Just tell me, put a point on the map. Just give
Yeah.
me somewhere that I know I need to go. That's not a place that's going to just kick my face in the moment I get there.
Mhm.
Because then I'll play for 2 hours, nothing happens, and I just go, why did I just do that? Like,
Yeah.
nothing happened. I didn't gain a level. I got my teeth kicked in over and over. I lost soul. Like, it's just, that's the part that's frustrating with the game. You know, having a guide, like, kind of like say, hey, maybe not go there, go here. That might make me enjoy the game a little bit better. And I know like the point that Buzz, who's basically my shaman in that game, because he loves that game to death. It's one of his favorite games ever. He's kind of like, go here, try not to do this, try not to go here. But like, yeah, when he's not there and I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering around and I'm just like running into people that are like way better than me as far as that goes, it's a little disheartening. But I don't want to say just give up on it, because I feel like if I just give up on it for that reason, that I'll cheat myself out of a good experience that is there. So I don't want to just say whatever. Like I've played The Witcher for like 60 or 70 hours and I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
Because it was just too big. It's a fantastic game. There's nothing wrong with that game. I just have other stuff I need to play and I'm just like, yo, this is too big. So I feel like I just need to like, again, I beat a boss in Elden Ring and that was like the rush of like, yes, that's where this game excels. It's just that like, where's the next boss that won't one hit me? Right. Can I just find that, please? So I have a little bit of like chance of surviving. That's the one thing I would say. I don't want to crap on it because it's not a bad game. It's just not the typical game where I'm used to like, just something. And Buzz kind of told me like when you get to like the gray sites, how there's like little things kind of pointing you, like you can kind of go here. So I just want to see some sort of progress, because if not, I don't want to play for 2 or 3 or 4 hours and not level up and just die over and over, because I'll just start getting pissed and not playing it. I think
the way you're playing it, more sporadic, it's not your primary game.
Right.
There are some like beginner guides, like here's a general path to follow.
Right.
Just bring up one of those and follow it. Like, I did that because this is my first FromSoft game, so like, I don't know. I didn't care for the whole like experience that maybe some other people that are more used to that would want. I just wanted to play through the game and like feel like I was getting somewhere. Getting my teeth kicked in nonstop. Like it happens enough, even if you follow like the path, right? It's
still not easy.
Kick you in the face. But
I kind of started going towards an area where I think I have a chance of survival, and I came across a boss that I'm like, okay, I'm not hitting him and not doing anything. Like I'm hitting him and doing some damage to him, and I'm like, okay, this might be on the right direction of where I need to go. But there, I played a little bit of that, and then I actually played Fortnite with Bowser. We got my battle pass up to where I wanted to. What's funny is all I wanted to do was play Fortnite until I got the power armor for Fallout. That's it. I didn't care about anything else. All these other skins, I didn't care. I got to this level and I was like, cool. And then the Pirates of the Caribbean event happened. And I was just like, okay, I want Jack Sparrow. So I played and I did all the things to get to Jack Sparrow. Then I look back at my battle pass and I'm like, I'm really close to this color variant of the power armor that looks really cool. So let me just get to that. Yeah. And that's what I did. So Fortnite's fun. New season just dropped yesterday, I think, or today. Yeah. Some new stuff in there. Some Marvel characters in there. It's all about Doctor Doom, which timely. But yeah, I don't know what skins are really in the battle pass that I'm like super excited about. I did see some videos. There's like a Captain America shield that you can play with in the game where you can full on throw a Captain America shield, which sounds awesome.
I thought you were going to say you can play as the shield. You just got like this floating Captain America shield just like floating around.
Yeah. Nothing would surprise me in this game.
But there's a lot of cool stuff that like, if those are in the game that I'm like, again, Marvel, man, every person who has any nostalgia for anything, they recently put in the X-Men skins. Like the OG 97 looking Cyclops. And I'm like, man, why y'all do this to me? You'll bring me back in every time.
Dude, I'm glad you brought it up. I just want to bring in Star, who left in a question like everybody could do in the Discord when Bowser posts on Friday morning. Star asked, the new season of Fortnite starts today. Have you checked it out? Any thoughts? I don't know if you're referencing today's, like, I don't understand any of this stuff, guys. Like, I'm just getting into this. Like, so is that part of what you're talking about? Like that's the new.
Yeah, it just came out. I wonder. I literally haven't played games today because I saved my time for this, where we do this. We might play some Fortnite after this.
I think we're going to.
So we might check out the new season live. So Star, stick around, have some fun. But yeah, I'm looking forward to testing out some new stuff. They have Doctor Doom's like gloves in the game, which I don't know what they do yet. Captain America shield you can throw around, but also the characters. I mean, if they have good characters in the battle pass.
Doctor Doom's gloves. What?
Yeah,
They've had
he's got-
Magneto power, and again,
Yeah.
I'm brand new to Fortnite, guys. Like I'm as new as it bloody well gets.
I don't know if they
crap.
got rid of the Magneto power stuff. I assume they did with the new season.
Yeah.
But also, I think cars are still very rampant in the game, which will bum me out. Apparently, though, you can use Captain America's shield to stop cars from damaging
That's
you.
awesome.
Which, if that's the case,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Because that was the worst part of last season, where cars were rampant everywhere. The end circle, if you didn't have a car, you rarely stood a chance of actually winning if you didn't have a car.
Yeah.
And in a game where shooting is primarily the thing, I don't play this game to play Twisted Metal. I want to play Fortnite.
Right.
So yeah, hopefully there is some like things to combat the cars at the end of the game, because that end circle sucks if you don't have a car. But
yeah,
I think we're gonna check that out. So make sure twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I just, guys, I don't think there's been a game that's ever made me feel so old as Fortnite does when I try to jump into this thing. And like, and this is things people already know because people have been playing Fortnite for forever. And I wait until a game is 10 years old to play it, obviously.
Sure.
I'm also talking about Final Fantasy VIII on the Nintendo Drive. I just finished Hollow Knight. Like, this is just where I'm at right now.
Right.
But when I've watched other people play Fortnite, you know, and it seems straightforward enough. Everybody's been playing it for so long that when I watch them, everything is very smooth. It's like when you play Apex, like you're flying through stuff. You're opening up a case and you're like, I'll take this, this, and this, and I'll skip past the rest. And there's no individual decision making that you're doing, which is what I'm doing. I'm staring at a thing going like, what is this? Am I going to collect this?
Right.
And so I need to just I need to smooth out my gameplay a little bit more with Fortnite.
You just learn the items, like.
But that's just time.
In.
Yeah, that's just time. Like I can open up a case in Apex and look at that and go, "That's all trash. I don't need any of that." And I just
move on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just time in the game and stuff. And like I said, the good thing though in this new season, if we do play like Fortnite, which I'm assuming we are, is like all of us are going to be on the same page because like I haven't touched it. Neither. So we're all going to get these items and go, "Does this suck?" I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out together. So I think everybody has that like trial period at the beginning of the season. Because also guns rotate in and out too, right? Like not the same guns you're going to have from one season or there from last season. So like all of us are going to kind of get in there and just figure it out together.
Yeah.
Which is always fun when they do new stuff like that for the seasons. Like same thing with Apex. When a new map comes out, all of us are kind of like, I don't know where the best spot on this map is yet. Like, I don't know where to go.
That's just it. But like, those are the different levels of like understanding the game. I'm at the level where I'm like, I'm going to pick up a gun and I'm not sure if this is going to be a single shot or like automatic rifle or something like I don't understand ahead of time. And that's such an important piece. It's such a basic thing to talk about. I know.
Just test the gun.
Well, I guess I could.
Literally, like I do that all the time, especially in COD, because COD has burst weapons that I can't stand. Ever. So I pick up a gun and I acknowledge, testing. Yeah. Because I don't want me shooting and them going, what the hell was that? Like, no. I'm just testing the gun. I always make the joke. I cleaned it. It went off. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
You know, stuff like
that is
clean the gun.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But no, like I said, I mean, just test it out. Just pick it up and start shooting it and go. Like the other thing too is like, and this is just my competitive brain, is recoil pattern are different with each gun too.
Right.
So like you pick it up and I just like look at a wall and I just pull the trigger down and it does its recoil and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of figure that out.
Yeah.
Bowser doesn't do that. Bowser's just
like,
this gun might just go hard right up. And she's just like, I'll figure it out later.
ARs. Give me the ARs. That's what I want.
Right.
I like shotguns.
Yeah.
Depending on the games, shotguns can be awesome. And sometimes like Gears' shotgun.
Gears, that's
awesome.
what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Call of Duty shotguns, I can't stand.
Oh, really?
There's only like one good shotgun, and that's like the fire breath shotgun, the one that shoots those like fire rounds out. Oh, wow. Any other shotgun in that game is either like a toss of the coin. Apex shotguns are again, it's hit or miss. You can flip a coin. You're either going to do 90 damage or 9, and you just want to scream when it says 9. Fortnite shotguns, real good. I actually do like Fortnite does shotguns very well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice, man. Well, yeah, you know, you guys tune into the Xbox Drive for the latest, greatest video games. Here we are venturing into Fortnite. Finally.
Day 1 of the season.
Day 1 of the new season. There you go.
We are very on time with this. Star in the chat says there are jetpacks with auto-firing guns. I am here for this.
Do you just fly around
and jetpack, baby? Let's go.
Yeah,
Who needs cars if we got jetpacks?
Yep.
I guess that's like the one thing they had to combat it with. They're like, you could fly and shoot automatically. Like, oh, that's where, can we just not tone down cars? Is that not a thing?
Slowly
Can we
but
just turn the
surely.
cars.
Put machine
Epic
gun
will be
turrets on the
building-
car.
It's Lawbreakers. Mitch,
I
oh,
never played that. I
Neither
never
did
got a
I.
chance to play it.
I
I
know.
always wanted to give it a chance because Cliffy, but
yeah. Same. That PlayStation exclusivity, man.
What's
Yeah.
exclusivity nowadays? Stay
Well,
tuned for more.
Yeah, I mean, I just finished his just finished his book, and it was interesting. Like that decision, like to go exclusive, was just like it's just dollars. It was like how much more it would have been to develop it for Xbox, and by that point, PlayStation was way far ahead, and it was a pretty simple decision. But it sucks because it could have been ubiquitous. It could have been everywhere, but yeah, not without unlimited funds to make it happen. It kind of died
Especially
on
on the studio, like because he ventured off on his own and that was his first game on his own. So like that funding is so important.
Yeah,
and
man.
I mean, look at Cuphead. Same thing. Cuphead, and Microsoft saw Cuphead and was just like, how much money you want to give it exclusive for a year?
Yeah. Well, they had to they had to mortgage and remortgage their homes.
Yeah.
Like just huge. I mean, there was risk, but also the backing of Microsoft, like maybe cut that risk in half or something.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You
like
know?
I said, I mean, we don't own a game studio and I can't imagine like the amount of
Right.
pressure you're under and all that stuff. And then a company like that pulls up a Brinks truck and goes, what do you
Mhm.
need?
Yeah.
And you just kind of go, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever you got.
I don't have to worry about eating today. Sure. Like,
know.
let me do that.
And paying
So,
people's wages and all that kind of stuff, man.
yeah. You got like a whole crew you got to worry about employing and paying and like, yeah.
Mhm.
That's that stress has to be insane. But when
Yep.
companies come up with that,
Yep.
kind of hard to say no to that stuff.
Mhm.
Unless you like have full faith. I want to say, I don't know if Microsoft put in any money on Titanfall. I want to say they had to.
Oh,
Even
I'm
though
sure for the
Respawn
first
was owned
one.
by EA.
Yeah.
Like they had to do something to like
Yeah.
there had to be some sort of exclusivity to obviously with money, but it's like I don't know if you're owned by EA if you need that kind of like financial support or if EA was just like we'll take your money, like
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Golly. The fact that Titanfall isn't like a main, it's not I mean, I guess Apex is right there, so
Yeah.
it gave birth to that.
That's what
But
you got.
Titanfall,
I appreciate you,
so
thank you
good.
so much. I'd take Titanfall 3 tomorrow though, please.
I know.
Please.
Titanfall 3, Half-Life 3. These
You
games will
playing
never
anything
get.
else, Sean?
Played Fortnite, played Cat Quest. I think that's I feel like I did play something else, but it's not important. That's probably that's
Okay.
probably enough. I've got a
All right.
spreadsheet around here somewhere that's keeping track of all this stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's good.
All
Sounds
well,
about right.
If that's
Yeah.
it for what we're playing, let's drag some folks kicking and screaming into the carpool with us.
Get on in here.
Get in here. Whether you like it or not, we're going for a ride. First up, we got Darth Stradius says, if it is not Forza Horizon 5 coming to PS5 as rumored, the game coming to PlayStation, what game do you think it will be?
Hmm.
Sean,
Although-
you got any ideas on this?
Well, first of all, if it was Forza, I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to go ahead and say that, and then kind of extends to almost anything else, like whatever they're gonna put over there, just to experiment whatever's next. I also think that would be great. Now, I almost want them. This is just me liking the internet burning on fire. I enjoy the mob just like completely melting down. I've turned heel on this one for sure. Like throw Master Chief Collection on PlayStation. Let's just
Yeah.
do
I was
it.
gonna say that.
Throw it out there.
That's what I want. Like
Let's just do it, man. like-
just I at this point, it's a multiplayer game.
Yep.
It's again, keep all new Halos exclusive if you want, right?
Can
But this
you
is literally
imagine?
gaming history.
Yeah.
You are
yeah.
literally talking about some of the best FPS campaigns you've ever played in your life, some of the best multiplayer experiences you could ever have in your life.
Yeah.
And it being stuck on one platform, Xbox PC. If you're going to give them just Master Chief Collection, don't give them like 5 or Infinite. Don't give them those.
Mm.
Give them one like Master Chief Collection, man. There's just too much good stuff in that.
I really do say jokingly, because now, like when I think about it more than 5.5 seconds, it's like that would actually just like be the end of times. Like people would just
Oh,
the
they'd riot in
reaction,
streets.
as much as I would enjoy it. This gets into a pretty large conversation about like the future of Xbox, et cetera, et cetera. And if they became completely multi-platform, I would still prefer. My only ask was just that they make the hardware and the ecosystem still exist, because that's my preference. But there's a game that is exclusive to Xbox that started as an exclusive to PlayStation, and is Hellblade. And I would love to see what would happen on the opinion of Hellblade if it were expanded on over to PlayStation. I actually like my for real answer is probably Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Senua's Saga, sorry. I want the second one.
Oh, the second one on there.
The newest one. I want that on PlayStation.
Yeah, I think that's fair. 6 month thing. It came out in May.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like, it's interesting because, of course, when the Series X was first revealed, they showed us that it was Saga. Like, it was that tied it to the console in such a big way. It was like when you thought of next gen and Series X, it was this game. And then it comes out and people have their mixed opinions on it, which is unfortunate. So let it just like be what it is. This supporting title rather than like a tentpole game within the Xbox ecosystem. Let it just be like one that supports it, and that if you're into those kind of games and it's there, put it on PlayStation. Let people over there enjoy it, because I think it's still a great game. It sucks that the narrative around it is if you speed run it, it's 5 hours, and that's just the thing that can't believe that narrative actually took off.
You can say that about a lot of games.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you can say that about a ton of games. So
yeah, like the speed run time was what was tied to that game. Really sucks.
I don't think it's also, like you said, it's not necessarily like, I'm not going to say when I think of Xbox, I don't think Hellblade.
Exactly.
Xbox. Hellblade, especially when it was on literally everything else.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, why not? I mean, and like I said, I don't think Microsoft would get upset if that game sold more copies.
Totally.
Just saying, like, not saying it didn't. I'm sure it sold well, but like,
I don't know if it did.
I mean, the Game Pass subscriptions obviously were there, but like, I want to say I think it charted.
Yeah,
but probably not. It's not like it was number one or anything. But like, that's the type of game that I don't feel like you allowing that to be on other platforms is going to hurt your brand that much.
Agreed. Yeah.
So why not?
I just did a little search just for funsies.
Little Bing search.
Yeah, definitely Bing search.
Yeah,
get those points.
Bing.com.
Yep.
Okay. Elden Ring, any percent glitchless run. How long do you think that took?
Oh my god, scary. They're probably very fast.
Just you're talking. Okay.
No glitches.
Glitchless.
Yep.
25
Head for the
hours?
final. No, it's probably like
54 minutes 40 seconds.
Within an hour, Mitch.
I'm
just heading
why is that not the narrative? Elden Ring sucks. You can beat it in an hour.
Exactly.
Like, why is that the narrative for Hellblade? Right?
Yeah.
Because you have to be a psychopath to have the ability to be able to beat that game in an hour if you want to.
Yeah.
That's insane. I should tell Buzz about that. Be like, Buzz, do it.
Well, let him do a bunch of them. Let it be Hellblade 2, let it be Psychonauts 3, and put a Crackdown game on PlayStation while you're at it. Like, who cares? I think that would be great.
Want to say I wish you would do a Crackdown collection. I almost wish they would do one remake.
I kind of wish they'd do that. Yeah, totally.
One remake would be solid. 3 was one is still like,
just play it now. And it's like, it doesn't, there's these moments in Xbox history. This would be a really interesting kind of like breakdown video. And I throw these ideas out there just to see who's going to copy me, because nobody's thinking about this idea. But there's been these moments in Xbox history, especially after the Xbox One and on, where games like Crackdown 3 came out and kind of fizzled. But it was sort of like expected to be like this reason to buy the console. Crackdown 3 or Quantum Break. And they just like didn't quite hit that like 10 out of 10. And because of that, it fizzled, and the Xbox brand overall, I think, hurt because of that. And that sucks, because those are good games. Those are still fun to play. They just didn't light the sky on fire.
What sucks is the two bigger things, though, that were part of those two games in particular, making it big and audacious and all that, was the fact of like, Microsoft's going to have a TV studio for Quantum Break. That never happened. They dropped that.
Yep.
Crackdown was going to have the cloud stuff, which was going to be insane. And then the always online thing went away. So it's like, those two games, I'm sure, were on pace to have some cool stuff, some cool integrations, some cool things happening. And then because two things got clipped that were criticized heavily, they were just like, great. I guess we can do this without the TV show element. I guess we can do this without the cloud element, but it won't be as cool. You know what I mean? Like that's the hardest part with those two games. It's specifically those two games, right?
Well, and we heard about both for a long time too.
Yeah.
Crackdown especially, just like, and the power of the cloud. And we heard that for like 4 E3s in a row.
Yeah.
You know, how much was it? Terry Crews was big on that. So yeah.
I played Crackdown 3 and it was like, it was all right, but I don't know. You know what it was? I think it was just the surprise of how good Crackdown 1 was because everybody bought it for a Halo 3 demo, if nobody forgets.
Of course.
That game came with the Halo 3 demo.
Yeah.
So Microsoft's like, this is easy. Let's just put a Halo 3 demo in there and everyone and their mother's going to buy this game. But then they bought it and they played it and they're like, yo, this doesn't suck. Like, it's a fun game. And then they just kept playing it. And I'm like, but that's why I think that game had like that special moment of like, we all kind of, everybody's done that. Everybody's bought something. Everybody went to go see Meet Joe Black because the Star Wars Phantom Menace trailer was at the beginning of it. As soon as the trailer went, they left.
What?
You didn't know
Meet
that?
Joe Black?
Meet
No.
Joe Black
I didn't
in
know
the
such
theaters.
The blind Brad Pitt movie?
Yes. So that movie was the first movie that put the Phantom Menace trailer on. People bought tickets, watched the Phantom Menace trailer, and left.
That's hilarious.
So that's what I'm saying. There's always like that item that you buy to get this thing, right? You don't really care about this thing. You just want this little small thing that comes with it, right? But like, I think everybody just like Crackdown because they actually were like, oh, hey, this game isn't trash. Like, this is fun. And it was something different at the time.
Yeah.
GTA with superpowers. So yeah, like it was fun. But yeah, every other one after that, I was like, maybe it was just that charm of that first one, like surprising us. The second one was a carbon copy.
It was the GTA post GTA 3 days. You just wanted open world collectathon kind of stuff. Yep. So, Bowser, you have anything on this? What exclusive should be added, punted over, ported over?
All of them.
Punted.
Just give them everything.
Anywhere for anything.
I mean, I just have to think about Sea of Thieves just sold so well. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see like what they
I think the answer always is every single multiplayer game ever.
Yeah.
Got to keep the player base up.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say
Horizon
Sunset
5
Overdrive
is
though.
Perfect. Horizon 5 is perfect. It really is.
Forza Horizon 5.
Like, it's such a good game. And PlayStation doesn't have, they have Gran Turismo, which is your realistic racing game, but they don't have that type of like arcade-ish style, like Forza Horizon 5 game. And I heard that and I was like, it's also.
But wouldn't you love to see Forza Horizon 5 like outsell or be like more played, more concurrence, whatever on PlayStation than Gran Turismo?
It would be because it's a better game? Yeah.
I think it's more, better.
It's a different game.
It's it's definitely going to be more mainstream.
Compare Motorsport to Gran Turismo, and I don't care for either one because that's not the type I like to play. But
put Motorsport over there too then.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Compare
Go head to head with Gran Turismo.
See, that's where I would be like, the Motorsport one would be odd because you have a loyal fan base of like people that love Gran Turismo and stuff. So it'd be like, it'd be cool to do that. But I just think Forza Horizon 5 is a complete, like you said,
it's a
different enough, more mainstream.
What else do you have for that? You have like the Ubisoft, the Crew Fest or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, go look at the Metacritic on that in Forza Horizon 5.
I mean, it doesn't compare, but that's what you have over there, right?
Right.
You have the third party.
That's what I'm saying. Filling that niche though of like, do you want to Metacritic on Forza Horizon 5 has got to be enormous.
I don't care about Metacritic.
I'm just saying, like, as far as like highly reviewed game, no one's saying it's bad. I haven't met one person that's like Horizon 5 sucks.
Oh, I love
so
that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She's like, I don't care.
What I love about
put it on PlayStation.
That's true. Dude, you guys just touched on something. You guys, it's amazing because I think all three of us on board put Horizon 5 over there. That would be great. And then as soon as we go to Motorsport, we go like, ooh, that's one of the sacred ones. Like
it's
that's
not even a sacred one. I just think
you don't
logically,
think so?
It just doesn't make sense for them logically because Gran Turismo is like it's direct competition, and it's like how much time and resources are we going to put in putting this on PlayStation, and how many people care when there's already a comparable game that has a ridiculously loyal fan base?
Yeah,
right.
That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
There's
I'm
nothing like Forza
Horizon 5 is going to sell like hotcakes.
Oh yeah,
there's
exactly.
Not a good alternative on PlayStation.
That's what I'm saying. You got to find the games that have good alternatives.
That's Sea of Thieves, right? That's grounded.
Right.
Those things just don't exist in third-party stuff over there.
And it sounds crazy, but to an extent, to me, that's also how I feel about Halo. There's not a lot of good. I mean, Call of Duty is everywhere. Yeah, I get that, but like the first person category on PlayStation is the same as it is on everything else.
Sure,
I mean, there's no like the only exclusive first person they used to have was Resistance, and they haven't had a new entrance of that one. Killzone, right? And they haven't had a new one of those in a long time. So
Sweet Concord, baby.
Yeah, I'm kind of cheering for Concord.
We got the communities rallying around it.
We are.
A dozen people.
Mm-hmm.
I know Locklith and I already have it pre-ordered. We're ready to go.
So good. So cool.
Something different.
Oh, I love it. Good question. I love it. That could have been our thumbnail.
All right, change the thumbnail. Podcast over.
Fiona, we need a new thumbnail. Send her an email.
You don't feel good. It's fine. Do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, feel better. Yeah. Don't work. God, that is freaking me out for people watching the video or listen to the audio. On video, Mitch has a button that it flips his camera to Fiona saying something, and it is. I've been watching a bunch of Paranormal Activity this week, or like this. I watched the first 3 Paranormal Activity movies, so I'm still in that mindset, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
jeez, just freaked out.
Oh, good movies.
All right, so let's stay on the topic of exclusivity. The Jiggy Collector comes in. Let's play a game.
Nice, Jigsaw.
You got that. Let's game swap between the 3 consoles. PlayStation gets insert game from Nintendo. Xbox gets insert game from PlayStation. Nintendo gets insert game from Xbox. Hope you have fun with this.
Ooh.
Do we have to keep those PlayStation getting a game from Nintendo, or can Xbox get a game from Nintendo?
Let's keep it the way the Jiggy Collector put it out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what PlayStation gets a game from Nintendo? What should it be?
Mario Kart.
That's a good answer.
Mario Kart in 4K running awesome with awesome internet. Please, for the love of God, thank you.
Yeah, that might be the objective answer.
Done.
That might be correct.
I was going to say Pokemon.
Go on. Pokemon?
Yeah, put Scarlet and Violet over there. Maybe they'll run because they were actually good games. They just sucked at running. So that's my hope to save the game.
I've always said if you made Mario Kart 8 multi-platform and you put it on PC, that game would sell 100 million copies. Yeah. That game would sell. Put it on something comparable with good internet. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a good answer, dude. Holy cow.
That's
what I said. I just want Mario Kart everywhere. I want Mario Kart on things that run well. That's all I want.
That's one of the few decent instances of Nintendo online multiplayer, though.
Yeah, actually. It's okay.
You join your friends and hey, here's a party.
We accept as like top tier.
Well, compared to literally
we have
everything.
to.
Have you ever tried to go to anyone's island on Animal Crossing? Let me tell you,
ridiculous.
Mario Kart is a dream.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't accept a friend request while hosting a room in Mario Kart because it'll dump everybody out. Communication error. It's ridiculous. Like, it really is. Like, it is amazing. Like, how advanced stuff is in Xbox and PlayStation land. And Nintendo just goes like, we're going to do whatever we want and sell record number of consoles almost every time. It's wild,
There will be no multitasking on your Switch.
Oh, no, God forbid.
You cannot get new friends and play.
Bully in the chat says Pikmin on PlayStation. That's a good answer as well. Pikmin very
decent.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm gonna agree with Mario Kart. Good one.
Mario Kart. I dream of Mario Kart in like 4K 120, awesome internet. I just dream of it.
All right, so Xbox gets a game from PlayStation. What do we want to come over from the PlayStation land?
What do you
Spider-Man.
That's a good dude. You're killing it. You guys are killing it.
Spider-Man. It's one of the most known IPs ever.
Yeah, it's actually less to do with the game and just like how ubiquitous Spider-Man is.
The fact that Spider-Man's only on PlayStation sucks so. It's on PC. It's on PC. But the fact that it's tied to PlayStation bums me out. It legit. I'm not saying there's not other awesome PlayStation games, but like real talk, Spider-Man 1 and 2 are so. And Miles, all of them are good. That needs to be played by everybody else in the world, please. God, those games are great.
Bowser does not approve, but I say kudos to you, man. That's gold star.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the majority of the world would agree with you. I just didn't care for Spider-Man, so.
Yeah,
ironically, that's part of the reason why I chose PlayStation when I got back into gaming. Like, I got my Switch, and then I was going to buy either a PlayStation or an Xbox, and I was kind of between, but my nephew had PlayStation. I thought, I could play through Spider-Man. We could talk about it together. And then I didn't really care for it. So
wow. I feel
so
good.
You know what I want? I want Sackboy.
Oh man.
Just for funsies.
Okay. Yeah. Here's
the thing. Like, I don't know. What
Such
do
a
I
hater.
want? Like, do I say Last of Us? That's really my answer. But
right. I mean, you
like,
could.
I've done it all.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing, Mitch?
It's okay. Don't worry about it, Venom. She didn't mean it.
Caressing your however many inches of
Spider-Man
venom?
2 limited edition
19
statue.
inches
Yes.
of venom. Mhm.
19 inches of venom right here. Be nice.
It's a good statue.
Great game.
That's a good statue.
It is a
I
great
didn't say
statue.
it was a
yeah.
bad game. It just didn't work for me.
Oh,
You know?
I stopped playing Apex for it. That's how much I enjoyed
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah, I told all my friends, don't invite me to Call of Duty, don't invite me to Apex until Spider-Man's done. I got the plat on it, and I was happy to do it. Can DLC come out, please? Thank you.
I'm gonna go deep cut because I first of all I just want to make sure that I stab this point down into everybody's hearts. When PlayStation tries to do mascot, I hate it almost every time. Crash Bandicoot, I don't like Astro, I don't like or Astrobot or whatever the hell it's called. Who cares? Don't like Sackboy. Who cares? Like it's not for me,
breaking
dude.
my heart over here.
I know. I'm
she
sorry.
just bought the Astrobot controller.
Yeah,
and
just
let me
everything.
ordered the controller and the game. I have a day off work scheduled.
I'm alone on this island. I understand that. Everybody loves all this stuff, and like Crash Bandicoot was enormous. People like I'm not trying to be controversial here. It's just how I feel about it. But I want to go deep cut because everybody thinks I hate PlayStation at this point. I want to go MAG. Bring MAG back and put it on
my
Xbox.
God.
Massive action game. I think MAG stands for. You
Yes.
can play like 200 people or something crazy like that. Bring
Yeah.
that to Xbox. That's what we get.
It'd probably
Or
run better.
Spider-Man.
It'd probably have good internet.
Or Spider-Man.
Or
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. That's probably a better
Yeah,
answer.
whatever.
Sean had an answer that I spoke, and he's like, damn it.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a good
wow.
answer.
That's the
That's it.
best answer.
Yeah, I was probably gonna say The Last of Us, but Spider-Man that's a good
There's
one.
originally I was going to say Ghost of Tsushima. That's
Ooh.
originally what I was going to say because that's another one that's like such a good, nothing like it on Xbox type of genre. Like, although Assassin's Creed, I
Do it,
appreciate
Bowser.
you. This year is going to be that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's definitely I always thought about that. But then I was like, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah. I can't
Spider-Man
see
would sell
brings
another
up a
30
good
million
point
copies.
in the chat saying Helldivers 2.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what? To
That's
build
a
on that,
great
it should be
answer.
Concord. Concord should be going everywhere next week.
More multiplayer, please.
Pretty
All
much.
people in.
multiplayers everywhere. Why not?
Yeah.
Why do you
Helldivers 2 is
limiting
great
your
because
player base?
Yeah. I'm not saying Helldivers 2 is tanking in player base. It definitely has gone lower since that, the whole big rush of when it came out. What a good way to inject some more players in that game though, right?
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
it on Xbox.
Like the same thing for Sea of
Big
Thieves,
update.
right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Like that's actually a really good answer as well.
Yeah,
Helldivers 2.
Helldivers, good one. Yeah.
All right. So Nintendo gets a game from Xbox. What should we send over there?
I mean, just go Rare Replay and go surround yourself in Rare stuff at one
That's a
point.
really
Maybe-
good answer. Wait a minute, isn't it?
But maybe they're already there. Maybe that's not the
Yeah.
best answer. And Grounded went over to Switch just now. I
Yes, it did.
think Grounded is over there. Viva Pinata, of course. Like I feel like that's a pretty standard answer. That's a pretty good one. Yeah.
Screw it, Gears of War. Just go
Jeez.
hard mature rated. Just give it to him. Just give it
Master
to him and
Chief
show him.
Collection. on the
I
Switch.
honestly was going to say Master Chief Collection because I feel the game could actually run on a Switch. It sounds bad, but I actually think the
Hellblade.
game could be optimized to run on a Switch all right.
We're gonna do a Plague Tale.
There you
Send
go.
the rats over to Switch.
There you go. That should work.
I'm gonna go Gears Tactics. I'm gonna say Gears Tactics
right.
is kind of like a Lego Horizon kind of deal.
I'm
Yeah.
the
You know,
only one that played that game, Sean.
I played it too okay. My biggest my biggest memory of
That's
that, my
why we
biggest
have an
gripe.
Xbox podcast. We're the only two that play
I
Gears
know.
Tactics.
Yeah, well, that's why I think it kind of makes sense going onto a different console.
That's true.
It doesn't require it to be 60 frames a second in an action game or anything like that. I just remember my biggest takeaway from that game now, 4 or 5 years later, is it had side missions that were required to
Mhm.
advance the story. That's not a side mission. That's a mission.
That's
That's
a
a
main
main mission. And
Yeah.
that really bugged me. It's just like made it long. It felt like they were fluffing it out a little bit. But I think I think that's a good way to do it. Or like Halo Wars, those kind of like spin-off games. Do Gears Judgment on other systems, stuff like that.
All right, I'm gonna go wild and crazy, but
Do
there's a reason behind it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Starfield on Switch 2,
Oh, snap. Oh my gosh.
and the reason I say that is because playing Elder Scrolls Skyrim on my Switch was like the pushing point to get me to buy my PlayStation 4. Like seeing that game and knowing what's out there in the world of gaming pushed me over the edge. So
I can't even imagine how well Skyrim runs on a Switch.
Skyrim was fine on Switch.
It ran
runs on
Starfield.
refrigerators. Starfield, that's going to be a different story. That's why I said Switch too. It'll be fine.
The future Starfield is going to be very interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got expansion pack coming out here and rumors going rounds and circles if it's coming to PlayStation. So we'll find out.
I wouldn't be upset if that got like, I have a feeling that's going to get that Fallout 76 treatment where people crapped on it at first or maybe slept on it, and then it's going to get 1 or 2 updates and everybody's going to talk about how awesome it is. So
yeah,
hopefully it goes that route.
Yep. All right. Next up, Jarden comes in. Have we got an official statement from Sean yet regarding Aerosmith's retirement, or should we just all dream on about expecting that?
Wow, good
job.
Good delivery on that.
Good job. Appreciate that.
Aerosmith is one of my favorite bands, and no, we've not had an official statement from me. Aerosmith, man, they've been around for forever. It seems like, kind of like a Rolling Stones kind of thing. Like those guys they'll still be touring literally after they've died. Somehow the Rolling Stones will still be touring around the world. So this is a very strange one. Because I love that band. One of my most favorite concerts I've ever been to was Aerosmith around the Just Push Play days, which is not a beloved album. But I had a great time at that concert. It's weird because this is going to be more about me than the band, and maybe for anybody else of the aging persuasion, but it's very weird to watch celebrities, bands, whoever, like grow old, retire, pass away, all those things. Like this is a seminal one. This is, and the thing is, Steven Tyler, he just sings so hard, like the fact that he was able to sing that well for that long is kind of nuts, but that's what has ended their touring is he now is unable to sing. And I never thought that's how it was going to end. It just seemed like he was going to like die on stage or something like that. Like,
I mean, I assume most like rock bands are going to die of some sort of addiction problems.
Right.
Like that's usually how it goes.
Right.
For the most part.
Or an implosion of the band because someone has addiction problems and they all fight about it and money.
Like
that's
that what's striking me about this.
That's what normally happens. Like, no, he literally sang his voice away.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
Yep.
That sucks.
I do love Aerosmith though. Yeah. Seen him a couple times. Yeah. Big fan. Thank you, Yarden, for thinking of me because this is a very difficult time for me right now. Mainly just realizing like I just turned 40 and everyone who has entertained me for years. And when hockey players retire, when athletes like come and go, all that kind of stuff, it's very strange.
Father Time is undefeated.
It would seem that way. But yeah, especially just when you like Aerosmith, Rolling Stones, some of these, U2 is another one of these that just seem like they're going to go forever. And when they don't, like, oh yeah, finite, mortality, damn.
Yeah.
All right, crazy. Next up, Kevin Ainsworth comes in. I really just want to check in on everyone and their wallets with the upcoming onslaught of games coming up. How are you all managing? Sean, will you finally be tempted to break?
It's very tempting.
Yeah.
Remember, everybody,
I think you have some loopholes that
I have some loopholes.
Saving your butt right now.
He has some loopholes.
I do.
I told you I wouldn't pick on you about this anymore.
Well, I appreciate it. I mean, we can break it down, and the worst part about it is, as we go through this, Game Informer, obviously really terrible that the site and the magazine got shut down. They had a great website that showed all the games that were coming up month by month. That was the S tier page to go to see what was coming out next.
You know what might be a good replacement for that? The Fantasy Critic site.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good call.
All of it. So
yeah, we could definitely pop that open. Look, one of the loopholes is Game Pass, so I'm good with everything that's coming to Game Pass, so that's not going to cost me anything there. Another loophole is if I have credit on the stores on the various platforms. So I currently have a bunch of money on my Xbox account thanks to my birthday happening recently, so there's that. I will have to break for one game, and that game is Space Marine 2, because earlier in the year, Donnie, Reese, and we assigned a whole bunch of games of whatever I was going to be playing next to wrestlers in the Royal Rumble. And
I remember that.
The game that was randomly assigned to the dude who ended up winning the Royal Rumble was Space Marine 2. So I am on deck to purchase that game. And I know this upsets many people, but that's the one that I'm on deck to purchase. But I don't know. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Like Outlaws is probably the next one.
You're using a loophole for Zelda, right?
Zelda might be a loophole. Yeah, Zelda might be a purchase for Chelsea.
For Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah.
You hate
not
that
for me, of
spot,
course.
So that's out.
What else we got?
Yeah, I'm big on Concord.
Yeah, Concord looks good. Oh, Assassin's Creed. I'm going to have to rely on reviews, honestly, for both these big Ubisoft games this year.
I think that's literally the only thing. Because also, too, I was planning on doing the Ubisoft Plus thing, that route, and just blast through it real fast.
How about Plucky Squire? Does that have your attention?
Ooh, it's coming soon. It looks really good.
Yeah. I mean, I've been waiting forever for this.
Yeah, that might be an ID at Xbox code.
Yeah, you might get a free code. I'm not going to count on getting that one.
Yeah.
You got the Super Mario Party. What is it, Jamboree or something?
That looks good
in
too.
October?
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi Brothership.
These are Nintendo games. What has Xbox got coming out? What is this?
Well, that's the thing. Is like
Xbox
for me,
stuff's all going to be on Game Pass. So
that's what I was going to say. Like so much of the Xbox stuff is going to be on Game Pass, and like the things I'm most excited about are literally like Indiana Jones, Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Like they're on Game Pass.
His wallet isn't trembling about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, my wallet's fine.
Yeah,
resting heart rate of like 54.
Exactly. The only one that, like you said, the only one that was like not, and again, I'm not saying like the Nintendo games don't interest me, because like Zelda's gonna be fun. Mario Party's fun. I'm looking at, and like the ones I know for sure that I'm like my hype level is here and I definitely want them is like Assassin's Creed is the only other one that I'm like, if it's just Ghost of Tsushima, I'll play it because it's amazing. And that's all I want. I just want a second one of those, Sony, please.
Yep.
So this is kind of like my filler for that. But like I said, that's on Ubisoft Plus, and I can spend $18 for 1 month, destroy that game as quickly as humanly possible, and then just be done. So, I mean, it's not too bad on the wallet. Yeah, I mean, and of course, Apex and Fortnite, those are all ever evolving games that don't cost me anything. I'll just keep playing those because I've been playing them for, I don't know, 5 years. So yeah, like they're not done yet. So I'll just keep going. Yeah, the subscriptions definitely help the wallet though, depending on the type of game you're looking at. Unfortunately, yeah, if you're in a Nintendo, sorry. You're gonna be popping
full price
$60
on day one or
price.
year 3.
As I say, year 5, 6, 7. I think Mario Kart 8's still $60. I'm just saying, like,
that's insane.
Yeah, it's just like it doesn't matter. Like that's unfortunately the way Nintendo game works. But I mean, 17. It's like it's $18 a month, I think, for Ubisoft Plus. Download that. You can.
It's about to be worth it.
Oh yeah, like Star Wars and Assassin's Creed. Let's just say you don't get Star Wars right away. Let's just say you wait till Assassin's Creed comes out and just go back to back with both those games.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could technically pay $18 and get both done in a month.
Yeah, even if you subscribe 2 different months to play them, like that's still a steal.
Yeah, that's half the price of one of those would cost outright for the base version of the game, let alone you're getting like the higher end ultimate version. Yeah, exactly.
It's really the way to go.
Yeah.
It reminds me, I actually don't even own Starfield, but I own the add-on that they did because I wanted to play it ahead of time. So they had that upgrade package. And so that's kind of interesting thing to remember. Like if I stopped my Game Pass subscription, I actually would lose Starfield. But I've got the DLC for it already. I love this question because I'm just going through. I found a pretty good page at gamerant.com for these a breakdown by month. And we're in it, you guys. Like we're not like waiting for this to happen. Like it's here. The onslaught is here. Of course, Cat Quest 3 just releasing on the 8th, just last week, dude. Pretty dang good. Black Myth Wukong reviews came out. I'm hearing not as much of a Souls-like game as maybe it would appear. Very interesting to see. Star Wars at the end of the month, which is the 30th. Gotta
it's
be
like
playing
the last
that
day of August, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but then September 9th is Space Marine 2. Which one?
Forekeeper?
What the heck is that?
Oh, I don't even know how to describe it here.
That's not good.
But is it coming to Game Pass? Why do I have it on my calendar? It could be coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't even know what it is. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the list gets really deep here. Dragon Age just got its release date, October 31st.
Is that confirmed?
That was confirmed. Yeah, it was leaked ahead of time, and then confirmed. Halloween. That's days before. That's like mere hours before Extra Life. So that would be really fun.
Right. Hey,
Play
just
a little bit of
speedrun it,
Dragon
Sean.
Age.
Beat the whole game in 24 hours.
Dude, we can spend 24 hours in the character creator, and I would be very pleased
exactly.
about that. Yeah, Fiona
Gotta
and I
build
can just do
Susan.
that. Oh my god. That one I don't know how I'm gonna do. We don't typically get EA games.
Lockless got it. Stardew Valley, but in the mines. That's Corekeeper.
Oh, that's right. Yes. I mostly didn't hear what you said.
Sean's gonna start emailing EA people like crazy. Hi, my
Be
name's
like,
Sean
hey,
Capri.
anybody know the PR people for EA? And let them know I'm not buying any games this year. Can I have a free one, please?
That's exactly how you start the email. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
name is Sean Capri. I'm not buying games this year.
Yeah, you
Can
may
I
have
get Dragon
heard.
Age for free?
No.
You may have heard through the internet. I'm not buying anything in
I ain't
2024.
buying nothing.
I'd
Yeah.
love to get your game at no cost to me, sir.
I promise I'll talk about it on a podcast or two.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Good one.
In between Cat Quest 3.
Yeah, if I finish that.
Yeah, so unfortunately, there's not too many like full price games that I have to buy. Like I bought
Yeah.
Cat Quest 3, I bought Concord. Quite a few are coming to Game Pass, including that their Corekeeper. Star Wars, if I get into
Yeah.
that, that's going to be just pop a Ubisoft Plus for a month.
Yep.
I did order Astrobot, so there goes all my money, and I will have to order Zelda, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
not too bad.
Oh, man. What a year. I love it.
Yeah, it's
We
good.
all
Lots of
underestimated 2024. Everyone did.
I think
Yep.
so.
Yeah, very good. Very good year. I give it an A+.
Alright.
plus.
Next up, we got Tim Paullin. Have you played
Hi, Tim.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 campaign? I've had 3 friends say they wish they had a Series X or S just for COD.
Really?
Yeah,
I need to play it.
I started. I'm proud. Well, I don't know how far I am in it because I've completely
gotta
ignored the
be
story
short.
and I just go pew pew and run around a little bit.
Mhm.
Sometimes they want me to be stealthy and I'm not good at that, so I just pew pew anyways.
As long as it doesn't
I
ruin the
play
mission, who cares? Go
A
for it.
mission or something and turn it off, move on to something else.
Yeah. And soon enough, we'll be able to play through all the campaigns just on Game Pass, which is
Yep.
totally wild to me. Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 campaign main story, 5 hours.
Yeah, I've got to be.
I
at
might
least
do that in
halfway.
a Saturday one day. If nobody's available, I might just turn it on and just beat it. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I definitely need to play it, and I don't know. I mean, it doesn't continue the story for Black Ops 6 or anything. That's not any sort of
Yeah. pretty
continuation or
unrelated.
anything. So it's not like it's
Yeah.
required playing, but I mean, it's on Game Pass. It's 5 hours.
Yeah.
Just go do
I'm
it.
not getting any achievements though, so I'm quite disappointed.
Mm. From the campaign? Really?
Yeah,
Maybe it's
yeah,
like
no
hard and veteran
achievements.
modes. They usually have those. I can't remember the achievement
Oh,
list on the
goodness,
latest
get
one.
out of here with that.
But oftentimes it was those. I don't know if Mitch remembers this. There's a mission, the very last mission on. Oh, it was in a plane. Maybe it was Modern Warfare 2 or something like that, or maybe it was one of the Black Ops games. You're on a plane and there's a hostage situation going on, and there is a crazy achievement to like beat it within like 2 minutes. Do you remember this one? You got
got
this
it.
one?
Yeah.
What the heck was that one called?
I think it was Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah, it was iconic though.
Yeah, it's like basically a hostage situation, and you have to like get from one end of the plane to the other.
Yes. Yeah.
Super quick. And I'm
Like
talking
no mistakes.
no
Yeah.
mistakes, throwing this here, doing this shot here,
Yep.
killing that guy there. And like, yeah, they had an achievement. I almost want to say it's Modern Warfare 1. And like, no, that is a phenomenal mission. And
Great
like,
mission.
Great mission. Yes, and like I said, that's one that like, even after you beat it, you're like, cool. And you just speed run it over and over, trying to figure out what you need to do to get that achievement in. But yeah, that is a phenomenal mission.
Mile High Club. I
Yes.
think is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is definitely the name of the achievement. And I don't know if they ever did that in the remaster or not.
Yeah.
what-
Modern Warfare. You're right.
First one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember doing that and just trying to get to like, because there's 2 levels. Like there's a set of stairs at the very end of the plane. So when you like, it took me forever even just to get to that point. And then you go up the stairs and you realize you got to get back to the front of the plane. It's like, this is impossible, dude.
Yeah, it was nuts. But yeah, that's like I said. I remember that being like it was like a bragging right with friends. Like,
yeah. Oh, big time.
Did you get it? Oh, it's bad. Yeah. If you played Call of Duty a lot, because like that was the one game, Modern Warfare. I played Call of Duty 2 and 3 and stuff like that, and I was just like, I just was tired of World
War.
Yeah,
World War
because
II.
PS2 was nothing but World War II with Medal of Honor and this and this and Shell Shock and like all these games that were just old, and I was like, wait, what's this game? And it was just so
Modern
good.
Warfare, unreal, dude.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 1
multiplayer is so good.
Yeah, changed the game. Also, Vince Zampella, he did Respawn and Titanfall. Please go play those games. I'm gonna say it every time.
Guy.
Great guy.
Shout out to Vinny Z.
Do you have anybody got a contact for Vinny C so I can send him a little hey email hi Mitch Power 1116 here.
I'm not buying games.
3 things. No, I don't care. I'm not buying games. Give me Apex free. Wait a minute,
God,
it's already
great.
free.
Yeah,
exactly. No, those games are like I said, that's a great game. I miss achievements that are like that. You know,
right?
Like the speed run, like hardcore. You're gonna try this over and over and over until you get it right. Because again, that would make me want to play a campaign. That's for sure.
Yeah, big time. Not Bowser
for sure.
No.
Bowser's
whatever.
Like,
you got everything on Elden Ring,
which is insanity. By the way,
no speed running in Elden Ring.
No, just grinding. Just
beat
playing it 5 times. Yeah.
You bring up your Bing search and you say Elden Ring best farming spot, and you go there and you farm all the runes, and that's how you level up. And
this is true.
Game.
This is true.
Yep. And then you find out like all the broken spells. They nerfed one of mine. Oh, I was so mad because to start the DLC, you have to defeat a boss. And there used to be like a really epic kind of hack to get through it. I can't do it anymore.
You cheesed it?
I cheesed it for sure.
Cheesed it.
No shame here. Hey, it was in the game. It was things available to me in the game. No hacking, no glitches, just using the spells I had.
Yeah.
And it was not that easy to do it for the DLC because I'd started a new game plus and had not beat that boss on that run. It was optional. So
I wanted to make sure I wasn't talking out of my butt. I do have the achievement, and apparently only 3% of gamers have it unlocked.
Yeah.
And it's I got the achievement July 12th, 2008.
Ooh, yeah. What the heyday of achievements, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. I do like how they added like that percentage thing later on, even on the 360 stuff. Like I'm a fan that they got statistics on there. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to know that I'm 3% of the world.
Well, it's probably best to look on my phone, isn't it?
Okay. I did it on my phone.
Going.
Yeah,
keep going.
Yeah, but
speaking of that, so like before we do the show each week, I open up the Xbox app on my phone and I look at my achievements list just to like refresh myself on what games I've played recently. Old Mr. Frump, he's put in the work for the achievements this month. He's currently leading on my leaderboards. Didn't expect to see that.
You got Old Mr. Frump as a friend?
Doesn't everybody?
Hold on a minute. I'm clipping that.
I'm just sad.
I'm clipping it. It's just, doesn't everybody? That's a great one.
I don't think so.
You don't think what? You don't have him as a friend?
I don't think so.
Maybe he heard that she was an achievement hunter, and he's like,
I have been
I'm
telling
going after
everyone to add me recently.
That's true. That's true. Because if anybody adds me on Xbox, I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
I don't know who you are.
I just say yes, whatever. Who cares?
Just like people add me on Twitter recently. I'm like, I don't know if you listen to the Xbox Drive or you're a bot. I can't tell which one you are.
Oh, I'm getting all the bots lately.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Links to certain sites galore. Crazy.
I'm sure.
Crazy.
I don't know why they're coming at me. Like, you're after the wrong audience here.
They just go to everybody. That's the whole point of a bot.
Yeah.
I do not have the Mile High Club.
No.
Dang.
No.
Sean,
I do.
extra life goal. Extra life goal.
Oh, dude. This was me at my best at Call of Duty. This was many, many years ago. Synapses were firing. The reflexes were going. There's no chance. Wait until you guys see me play Fortnite later. There's no way.
I wonder if I could do it again. Now.
Oh, what a mission. What a mission.
Yo, man. What, 14 years? No, 16 years later, could I still get the Mile High Club on Modern Warfare?
I think you
might have to try that.
Is it back and pack? Can I put the disc? I have the disc for that game. Does that work on Series X?
I'm almost certain it is.
I'll have to give it a try.
Just give it a month. It'll be on Game Pass. Whatever.
Yeah,
I know.
It'll be on Game Pass.
Next year, you can just do it for free.
Exactly.
That is it for the community questions.
Oh, good. You know what? You know, the community really showed up big time for us this week. Those were awesome questions. Plentiful and high quality. All of them equally good. Thank you to everybody for giving questions. And shout out to Fiona, who missed out on it.
Yeah.
Hope you're feeling better, Fiona.
I'm sure she had a lot to say about the Call of Duty Mile High.
That's true.
Achievement.
That's true.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Check her achievement. She's got the sucker.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Sean be like, what the hell, man?
She's like, that's now what causes her vertigo when she plays first-person shooter games. That was the trade-off.
She got the achievement and then threw up violently. She's like, I can't do this, apparently.
It's like granting a wish with bad consequences.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You can get this achievement, but you'll never be able to play first-person shooters ever again. Deal with the devil.
No way. I would take that for the moment. I can't do it. Can't do it.
What a mission. Holy cow.
Crazy.
Oh, good show, you guys.
Great show.
We didn't even do our main topic yet.
Oh, so we got to do, you guys want to keep going?
I can literally tell the story real fast. Here's the thing. Y'all
fulfill the thumbnail.
Y'all put that in the title, and I'm like, is the key word there. I have not played Guitar Hero in a very hot minute, okay? I actually love Guitar Hero. Here's your story, okay? I moved to Arizona from Illinois. I had no friends, okay? I was really good at Guitar Hero, but I had no friends. So what did I do? I played the hell out of Guitar Hero 2. It came to Xbox 360. It was phenomenal. The 360 port of Guitar Hero 2 was so much better than the PlayStation 2 version, but I digress. Again, I have no friends, so I'm just playing Guitar Hero, and I listen to the radio, and the radio is like, hey, we're doing a Guitar Hero 2 competition at Guitar Center. If you're in the top 8, we're going to give you pit tickets to go see Family Values Tour.
Nice.
And I'm like,
wait. For people who don't know, that's Limp Bizkit, Stained, Korn.
It was Korn, Evanescence, Atreyu, Dragon Force.
Yeah.
Yes, it was like all the above, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, sure. I ain't got no friends. Let's just go down there. So I went down there, and it was weird because I definitely was the older of the crowd that was there. Not by like 10 or 15 years, but I was definitely on the upper edge of the age group there. And a lot of people showed up, but a lot of people didn't realize like there's some nerds like me who were really into Guitar Hero. And I ended up placing top 8.
Yeah.
They gave me pit tickets like they said they would. And they go, the coolest part about this though is that it's not over. So the top 8 go to the concert and you continue this tournament. If you're top 2, you go on stage in between bands to see who wins. And I was like, get the out of here. That's craziness.
What are you playing? What is the competition? Like, what do they have you guys playing?
It's just the verses and like whoever has the best score. Like it's just 2-player because there was 2-player there.
Yeah. But like what songs? Like what songs do you play? Like what kind of is it?
It was on the hardest ones basically. So this was Guitar Hero 2. So it was like Jordan was the hardest song on Guitar Hero 2. Mm-hmm. But they had like the Megadeth song. Like I can't remember the specific songs, but it was all like the hardest ones possible. Yep. So it was the hardest songs possible. Mm-hmm. And I get
Buckethead
there.
song.
Yeah, Jordan for Buckethead. Yeah. So we got there. I beat the first person. So I was in top 4.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, here we go. And then this dude next to me was just awesome. He had long hair. He looked like a metal dude. He looked like he played guitar. Mm-hmm. And he had the Steve-O voice. He's like, yeah, man, what's up, bro? I'm like, oh, nothing, man. He's like, yeah, man, no, it'd be cool to go on stage, man. I'm like,
what a voice.
Yeah. I know. His awesome. That dude was cool as hell. And I ended up losing to him. I ended up playing like a loser's bracket type of deal. I ended up beating that guy. So I was actually 3rd place, but the guy who beat me went on stage and won the whole thing.
That's
Nice.
wild.
Super cool guy. He was awesome. But essentially, I just played the hell out of Guitar Hero. What's funny is I got this thing. So this is the Riffmaster, the newest Guitar Hero guitar that just came out. Technically, it's a Rock Band guitar that PDP made. I will be playing Fortnite Festival, maybe on TikTok, maybe. Nice. We're gonna figure out licensing on that. But the other thing too, when you mention achievements, one of the other achievements I'm very proud of, the most proud achievement I have, is the Bladder of Steel achievement in Rock Band 2. So Bladder of Steel, complete the Endless Setlist 2, which is 70 or 80 songs in a row, without pausing or failing.
Insane.
I did it on expert guitar. I beat every single song, expert guitar. I got real scared those last 3 or 4 because I was playing for 7 hours straight, and they're hard. And it was bad, but I did it. The other thing too, there were so many strats of like, get fresh batteries in your guitar or use a wired guitar, because if the guitar batteries died, it paused the game.
That would suck. How many people did that happen to? How many people were going on their run and just like
enough
the
to
worst
have a whole
like the
forum
last 10
online
minutes.
of please put batteries in your guitar.
Yeah.
But no, it was that's one of the most powerful achievements I have. My wife was like, "Hey, I'm going to work," and I'm like, "Hey, I'm not," and there's no kids here, and I did it, and I did it one time. I was not going to do it any more times. But I'm excited to actually try to get back into it. Also, this works on Windows 11, so Clone Hero, which is it's great, but the legality of how that all works,
inspired.
Inspired. Yeah, but I'm definitely, I got this. I'm excited to try it out, and if I do be streaming it, it will be on TikTok because that's the only place that legally allowed it, basically. So yeah, look at that guy.
This one in Fortnite.
Is that the Wii one?
It's definitely a Wii one.
That's a slot for
crazy?
the Wii remote.
Yep.
No joke. On Clone Hero, the Wii guitars are the most sought after. No joke. Because they have a cord that just plugs straight into USB and it works like flawlessly. So if you are playing Clone Hero on your PC, it actually, you do have a Wii guitar.
How much are they going for?
Well, guitars go. Until this guy came out, it was like $80 to $100 for those old guitars.
I missed
Especially
my window.
COVID. When COVID hit and everybody was locked down, all those plastic instruments like just sold out like crazy. So yeah. But yeah, I used to be a quote unquote guitar hero. I got 3rd place in a statewide competition and won free concert tickets.
Oh, that's the best.
That's awesome.
Yep.
What a prize.
It was awesome. I went with my sister-in-law's boyfriend, who ended up being a complete tool bag. But I digress. I got to see a concert for free by playing Guitar Hero. So,
I love it. Nice.
There's your story.
Good story, Mitch.
Thanks.
I like it.
Love it.
Glad it was worth a thumbnail.
Yeah, we did it. I mean, we could end up getting in. We should, like I've said this before, we should just have temporary thumbnail before. Then we create the thumbnail afterwards for when the video kind of just exists on, because we never know what we're. People should. I don't know if anybody's like actually looked at the show notes. I'm getting pretty silly with them these days, Mitch. Where I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. We write these notes before the show happens, so.
So it turns out that Mitch is really good at Guitar Hero. How good? Honestly, I have no clue as I write the description of this episode. He also goes on, I'm very curious to see if we discuss Gamescom at all. That nasty rumor going around about Xbox games coming to PlayStation or anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm writing the show notes in the seat of the listener, because they also are wondering, what are we in store for? I'm with you. I don't know what's going to happen. We have no idea. So shout out to you guys for listening and being with us all the way to the end of this very fun episode. Do we have anything else? Do we have anything else to clear up here, Bowser? Are we good?
Nah.
We're at the end. This brings us to the very end.
Spotless.
We're 8 episodes away from Xbox 360, of course, where I'm going to start the rumor right now. I'm just going to put it out there, you guys. Peter Moore joining us on episode 360. Of course, Peter Moore, head of Xbox for the 360 era. That is absolutely happening. Yeah, we
what
booked
is
him.
going on? You cannot
Peter Moore's
say those things.
Why not? Yeah. Peter Moore's happening. He's coming on the show, episode 360.
Asterix may show up.
Some dude named Peter Moore, like a guy.
Peter Moore's like, why the hell am I trending on Twitter?
Exactly. On Carpool Gaming's The Xbox Drive, episode 360 coming up. But for now, we are closing out episode 352. And before we thank everybody who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, Bowser, please invite everybody to join you on Xbox Live and whatever else you want to tell them to do here and find you on the internet, my friend.
So you can add me on Xbox like OldMrFrump did at Bowser13. That's the same on Xbox, PlayStation, X.
Nice.
Bowser in the Discord. Come hang out. Love to see you.
Love it. Mitch Power.
Yes.
Tell the people where they can find you at. You're doing a whole bunch of stuff on the internet, man.
Yeah, I am.
What are you doing?
Mitch Power 1116 on everything. I'm 36 followers, 34 followers away from 1,000. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitch, please do that. I'd love to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. That'd be great. I'm also doing things on YouTube. I'm also doing TikToks where I might be playing Fortnite Festival and or Rock Band 4. We'll figure it out wherever I don't get DMCA'd and got a copyright strike from YouTube. So
nice.
Yeah, let's try not to do that.
Yeah, go to Mitch's TikTok where he's doing trendy dances with his dogs, I think.
That is not happening.
Not
I'm
happening?
pointing this out now. Not
do it.
happening.
Mitch doing trendy dances, and also Peter Moore absolutely coming to episode 360. I'm just claiming whatever I want to do. I do whatever I want here, Mitch. As for
it's
me,
your show. You're the boss, dude. I run nothing.
We'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens.
Show up to your mailbox, not mine. Hey.
We've been doing the show a long time. We're off the rails. As for me, you can find me on Twitter and Xbox at Sean Capri. Sean like Connor, Capri like the pants, not the plants. Capri like the plants. We got a Capri plant out there. We got to see what that's like. Old Mr. Frump, add me, please. Add me as a friend. That would be great.
Do it.
I think that's Carpool Gaming. Twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live is where we will stream, and that's also where you can throw us a sub and get some Apple TV for free, which is nuts. That's a great little perk. So that is excellent. And as we close out the episode, I would like to say thank you to everybody who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, especially our ultimate producers, Jonathan Brown, who does the music for this show and the PlayStation Drive. You can listen to his music, linktree/pme.jib. Search for it on Apple Music and Spotify. And also listen to Jonathan Brown on the Nintendo Drive last night.
Good episode. Good
freaking episode. Equally as good as all the others when we have Lachlan and Amanda versus anytime we don't, but very good. Thank you to Jonathan Brown. And also thank you to Cwagmire, our ultimate producer, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes, our platinum producers, Peje EP, Smokin Joe, the Captain, and Tim Paullin, and every single one of those gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, BobLoblaw, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, CowboyDangerD, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Drellesh, Emily O'Kelly, Hoppel, Yon 32, Kia Savoy, Liger Woods 330, OldMrFrump, Patrice Mallette, Shane Erickson, Tech Mike, the Jiggy Collector, and Tim. Thank you all so much. That is crazy. It's our best time ever at patreon.com. Get in on it. Try out that free tier, 7 days for free. It's an aggressive amount of content, so I scream it at you guys. Go check it out. Join us on the Discord. The links are in the show notes. Everything is there. You're all amazing. Episode 352, I had a great time. Mitch is a guitar hero. Bows is my hero. Fiona hopefully will be back at some point. And we're going to go to twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live right now and play Fortnite or Helldivers or Fall Guys or something.
Probably Fortnite.
Mitch, closing thoughts before I hit the button.
I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Sean's awesome.
Bye.
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of the Xbox Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget that we've got some awesome Xbox Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming for exclusive content. Links to everything are in the description. We'll see you next week.